My name is Aiden Brook, Business Development Manager with Seed World Group, and I am here with Natalia Fernandez Eraso.
Right.
Nice. Head of Regulatory Sciences, Conosur, Bayer Cropscience. And we are here at Punta del Este at the SAA Congress, and we just finished up some lunch, and I am thankful that you took time to speak with me, Natalia.
Thank you.
Can you give me some background information to yourself? Talk to me more about yourself and your role at Bayer.
Yeah. Well, I'm a molecular biologist. I started my career at research. I was doing research on plant biotechnology. I've joined the industry, the seed industry, almost 15 years ago, always with roles related to regulatory sciences, so applying science to enable the business. So that's what I'm doing still now as head of regulatory sciences for Conosur.
Fantastic.
And well, I'm really active, and you see me here because I'm active at the industry association. So I'm part of the SAA. I'm the chair of the phytosanitary group. And I'm also part of the ISF phytosanitary group representing the Argentinian Seed Association.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thanks for the summary. That is fantastic. I know one thing you've been pretty passionate about. I saw your panel with International Seed Federation from this past World Seed Congress is talking about successfully moving seed. What do you see as some of the major barriers to seed movement?
Yeah, we are working very actively to move seeds in an agile way while taking care of the science and not spreading pests globally. So today what is maybe the mainly issue is that we have too many regulations, and we have some numbers around that. So 80% of the regulations that are in place today globally, they are not based on science. So we are actively promoting the review of those requirements. So in the Americas, we are around 50% of the requirements that are not as well defined. And we are also working very actively in new ways of moving seed. Using the good processes of the companies, the good standards, the phytosanitary measures that we have in place during seed production. So that's what we mainly do at the phytosanitary sphere.
Fantastic. Well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A big part of seed movement also comes down to phytosanitary measures, like you just said. Are there any strict measures in South America, or what do regulations look like here?
Yeah, maybe not as they are stringent, but no more than in other parts of the globe. And the good thing is that we have a very close relationship with our regulators. So when something is happening, we have the chance to discuss with science as a basis. Maybe what happens here is that we need to improve the number of regulations that are being issued without knowing in advance. So to have visibility on the new regulations that are in place, I would say that.
Okay. Totally makes sense. Fantastic. Do you see any solutions to potentially ease seed exports and imports in the future?
Yes, part of what we were discussing today in the phytosanitary panel has to do with that. And mainly we were speaking about several initiatives that tend to make the movement to be easier and safer and agile at the same time, so everything together. But one of the topics that we covered was the importance of building trust between the industry and the regulators. So we are working really close because we have the main purpose, so that's great to happen. And that in the SAA, that is something clue. Today we have the plenary, but tomorrow we will have the working group that is closed. So we have interaction in the same meeting with our regulators, so we can build something with common interest.
Of course. And so is that one of the best ways that you've seen to build trust and relationship, is to sit in a room together and actually just have the conversations?
Yes, but and I have to say this from the industry, maybe in the past we were not as good to be transparent on what we do. So what we are trying to do now is to be more open and to share with them our protocols, our facilities. So we invite them to see how we produce the seed. It's something that we also as an industry need to understand that is a need, because how possibly they can create new regulations if they don't know exactly what we do. So we are studying there to build communication, transparency, and trust.
That's awesome. Fantastic. How do you think SAA can help facilitate that discussion, especially as it pertains to the Americas? In addition, how can companies like Bayer help the discussion as well?
Well, first we need to be proactive. I've said that I'm active at the industry association, so I think that we need to be part of the change.
Mm-hmm.
So being here, having meetings, I've said that I'm a little bit tired because we are working a lot. We come here and we have a lot of meetings, presentations. So being part of the construction of a new solution for everything. So I think that the role of the industry mainly is that.
Awesome. Fantastic. And what's the most common question you get? Either you personally in your role or just for Bayer on this topic? What's the most common question you get?
Well, usually the challenges, right? Yes. So issues, challenges, what we usually speak at these spheres are what can we improve? So which are the main issues that the industry is facing? So from there we build solutions.
There you go.
So usually that's the kind of things, to understand how we do businesses at the same time, but well, I'm a molecular biologist, so I understand more things related to science around the businesses. So yeah, usually that's the kind of questions.
Awesome. Very said. Awesome. Well said. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This was fantastic, and goodbye from Uruguay.
Goodbye.